What's up, guys? Shelly here. Today I'm going to teach you how to make different drum samples. Make them interesting, make them unique, make them different. Basically just give you ideas from my brain and my perspective. That's how this is going to go. So anyways, let's get into it. So first, I have preset drums here. My acoustic drum set. So for starters, this is the acoustic drum kit I have made. You can just put a drum rack here, and then you can press this this save button right here, and then you'll be able to save the preset right there, just like that. So just made another copy. But anyways, here's my kick, snare, 2 hats, perk 1, perk 2. So for starts, our snare right here, we're always going to want on the 3rd beat. So let's cut this down into a 4-bar loop first. So here we go. Here's 1, 2, 3. So snare is always on the 3rd beat. You can click them in, or what you can do is highlight to back here. Make sure you have this spacing, or else it's going to be off. You can just press Control D, and that will duplicate. And there you go. So here's our kick. Now it'll always go on 1, you know. So here's a very basic rhythm drum pattern. Also highlight, and down here's velocity, and bring that shit up to 127, because that part you need to slap. So here's this. Boom, pretty basic. So what we can do to spice this up is either move this second one over a beat, so we'll give this a pause, and then leave this one the same, and then of course we'll deal with this one over here in a second. Basically how you want to look at this is an A in this section, this is a B in this section, this is an A again in this section, and then this is a C. So A, B, A, C. You want the A's to match, and then the B and the C are for like the flavors. So with this flavor, with this moved off a beat, we'll hear this real quick. Boom, so it just adds that pause and a little bit more flavor. As you can feel over here, hopefully you could hear it at least, that this needed almost another kick, less of a kick, or something added to it as you could hear the rhythm of the music being played, you know. So what I like to do is drop it down to 8th bars. What you can do is put another one on the 2nd beat, so you have like a double here. So this is, you know, like I said, B, C. So almost the same thing, but not different. We'll add that up, and we'll just listen to this real quick, see how that is. So that's one pattern you could do there. That's a really good start of a pattern. We'll just duplicate this. Then I'll go down here and go into the next one. Highlight, of course, 4 again, and then we'll just make a different one. So what we can also do is we can also add one here. So then it'll give that just a nice boop, psh, boop, boop, psh. Adds just a nice little downbeat on that backside. We could add another one, you know, it's doing right here at this end too. So if we add these 2 downbeats, like I said, on the A and the A, now it changes the drum pattern to a different vibe. Let's give that a rip. Boom, so there's that. That's basically, this is what you call a very basic future bass drum pattern. If you were into future bass, this is what you could use. So now let's break another one down. Okay, and what we're going to do here is we're going to highlight the 4 bars again, because you want to work in 4 bars measures. Okay, and this is a very variety one that I'd say you could do. You want to drop this into 8th notes, get in close, because you're going to want to. And what you want to do is start here. Actually, put this at 16ths. So these are on the offbeats. This is a funky one. This is an offbeat one. So right before the second one, and it's just like a stutter before like the snare. But it works and it sounds very beautiful. I use this pattern personally a lot in my music because it's unique. It's a very good one. We'll just rip this real quick. Make sure you turn those up to 127 so we can hear it. And you can do like a nice little roll, like that. Let's just do that as a roll. I know that will sound somewhat okay. So what we'll do is we'll take this little 2-bar loop, and we'll go like this. We'll double it, and then let's do it. Let's rip it up. Let's hear it. Don't know what I'm doing. So that roll kind of sounded janky. What we could do to fix that is, let's hear this real quick. Yeah. So that last one sounded janky. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix that roll and put it all three on there. Like I said, I really don't know what I'm doing, but I tell you what, I can hear things and know what sounds good, and that's the number one important thing about making music. Just remember that. Have fun, and it's based off your ear. Even if someone's been making music for a long time, says it doesn't sound right, but to you it sounds right, maybe run with it. Let the weird things that you feel are right, even though you may know they're not right, be the things you accept, because that's how you're going to learn, and two, that's how you're going to find new things to do. Like, this doesn't even make any sense that this is it. It's just a triplet drum pattern, but it works, you know? I have way more kicks in a drum pattern than most people would believe to want in their dubstep, but let's rip this. Sweet, that sounds pretty nice, you know. And so let's put these chords back on. So when you're soloing, let's turn it on, plus the S, and then you can hold Control, and you can press onto the other ones, onto another track, I mean, and you can get yourself both of these playing at the same time. So let's hear these all out with the chords, and that should be it. This is just for basic kick and snare stuff. Next video, I'm gonna have some percussions in there as well, just the percussions that I like to use, and just other ideas with each one of these drum loops. But here, let's rip all three of these and see what they sound like with the chords. Nice. That's a very good one. Let's rip this one now. As you can tell, as you switch these drums out, it all gives them different vibe, you know. It gives you a different feeling to it, you know. The chords that we chose are just kind of random and but as you can see, the kick and snare really change how the song's going for you. Let's listen to this last one. We'll close this stuff up. Nice. So that's just the basics for just what you can do with just a kick and snare. You know, that's just how you make your different, unique ones. How to, you know, really play in the water. Get your feet wet. Don't be afraid to put things in weird places and listen to it. Listen to it till it sounds good. That's number one. Don't listen to what you think needs to happen. Listen to what sounds good. That's the most important thing. Listen to what sounds right. Sounds good to you, you know. But anyways, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Next video, we'll throw in some percussions over these, you know. Later.